Hey y'all, this is Saturn 7 Blue, and I just went into my kitchen with my socks on and stepped in a puddle of water. But I am not going to let that bother me because I'm about to play Parkitect. So, when we were last in Maple Meadows, things were going pretty well. We built a gentle ride, a thrill ride, a tiny roller coaster, and like a normal sized roller coaster. I think I'm going to do a couple of quick things. I want to switch research away from coasters because we don't honestly have a lot more room left. I want to switch to shops, I think. And I want to build a new area of shops over here. And this is going to let me show you my favorite part of the game so far, which is, okay, well, you'll see it. It's how to get stuff from place to place in your park. It's okay. Before I get started on that, we don't have a ton of money, and I also want to do some advertising. This number is climbing steadily, and we are on track to meet the optional goal of having 200 guests in the park by the end of the year. But hey, a little more advertising, it's not going to hurt. So we don't have a campaign running right now for an attraction. Let's run one on Mantis, our new coaster. And we're going to go all out since we're going to the bank anyway and run that ad on TV. Now, let's get some more moolah. I've got 4 loans here. I don't need that much right now, so we're going to go with the small, low-interest one from Happy Co. Yeah, I'm so happy to be in debt. Oh my goodness. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Let's go ahead and start getting organized to build our shops here. You can't just plop the shop down there because you've got to make sure your employees can get to it to do their thing without being seen by the customers. So we're going to build this first. This is called the depot, and it's basically like a little storeroom for whatever you need storing. The main supply area is this big warehouse area over here. And by the way, this little green building is the staff room. This is where your employees go to rest when they get tired. And you see, mine have all gone there for a rest. And it is important to them because it helps, their productivity. They can't work when they're about to pass out from exhaustion. So we need 2 things. We need a path to get employees from this area to that area. And we need a tube to get supplies from this area to that area. So let's get at that. Let's start with the path. I actually am doing a little experiment here too because these janitors, they need to clean here. So I'm going to click there and I'm going to click there. And the bathroom is still clean, but I built this path back here because I'm honestly not sure if they enter the front or the back for cleaning purposes. Supplies must go in the back, but I don't know about the cleaners. So we're going to tear down all these hedges. We're going to tear down all this section of the path, and I guess that guy's just going to be stuck. No, I don't want to tear that part down. Undo that part. Okay, well, I'm just going to tear that part down. I'm still getting used to the controls. I appreciate you bearing with me as I learn more about what button to press when. Alright, over here, I want to run this path underground. So as you see up in the upper right-hand corner, it says left shift plus move mouse will raise and lower object. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Left shift plus move mouse. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm not that coordinated, but now I've got an underground view. I've just let go of both buttons, and I'm gonna hit this steep downstairs button. Okay, I'm definitely and thoroughly underground now, and it looks like I need to make my turn here. No, there. Yes. And now I'm getting to see the little guy coming down the stairs and going through the little tunnel to the employee area. We need to go steeply upstairs there, and there he goes. Check him out. He's underground all that way. Fantastic, you guys. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and connect this tunnel. That connected? Yes. Yeah, good, good, good. And I'm going to run it under here and all the way over to the depot area. With my mouse skills. Okay, let's just go ahead and bring it straight down under here and down this way. Like that. And over here. And right there, let's put in another steep flight of stairs. Great. So we've got all this underground path. They can walk all the way over here. And then we're going to go back upstairs and put down a regular flat path there. And would you please not be downstairs anymore? There we go. Regular flat path there and there to connect to the door of that building. There we go. Cool. So now the employees can get over here. What we've got to do next is fix it so that the supplies can get over here. We're going to use a transport tube for that. If you look under the, I mean, they can carry the stuff all this way, but oh my gosh, it would take them forever because they move really slowly. So it's better to use these little transport tubes. Oh, check it out. I have completed my goal. I have 200 guests in my park and it's only September. That's right, baby. Look at our award-winning park here. That's it. Check it out. Confetti. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, visitors to my park, for your support and your money. And did you see that thing that popped up down there? Mantis advertisement, which was on television, mind you, was 64% effective. Come over here and look at this with me. These other things, which were most definitely not on television, I don't remember what they were, but they weren't TV. It was like bus stops and something. And I think this one maybe even have been flyers. Those were equally or more effective. So, the moral of the story is, take advantage of those lower prices, I guess. Alright, but back to what was going on over here. Just because I reached my goal doesn't mean I'm going to stop with my pipe, because I'm into this pipe, okay? We're going to connect it to the little two bits that are sticking out the bottom. And, did that connect? Yes. Run it underground, back over to the main warehouse area. Okay. I want to run it right along beside. Oh no, that's above ground. Undo. Kind of wiggle my mouse around and get it to connect again. There we go. I want to run it like, not that way. There we go. That's good enough. I don't care. I do need to drop it down a bit though, because it's got to go under the tunnel over here. Right now they're on the same level. So let's go down with the pipe, same way as we did with the tunnel. And is that enough clearance? Yeah, that's enough clearance. You can tell because the pipe didn't just break, which is what it would have done. Like it would just stop at the wall of the tunnel and there would be a gap. And then the pipe would continue on the other side, and that's obviously not what we want. I'm going to bring it up a level here, which should still keep it underground. But I need to get it back up to the same level where we started out, ground level, to connect it to the main warehouse building. You see there's a little pipe that pokes out the end of that too. And I'm using these arrows right now because it's like slow work, but before, you know, you can just drag your mouse to make like a big long pipe. And now we should be connected. Is this cool or what? Oh my gosh, I just love it. Okay, yeah, look, it's connected. No supplies have come over there yet, but or no shops have been selected yet. Well, because I haven't built the shop. Okay, so let's do that now. We're going to put a shop here. And since people are complaining about being thirsty, we're going to do a juice shop. Now, I've got to pop down underground and build a path for the workers. Nope, I lied, because I've got that other path plus the tube going there, and that's just going to be too much. So we're going to make an above ground path and stick it behind a hedge like we did on the other side of the park. And that's going to be groovy, man. There we go. Okay, so now you're connected by a path, and I need to connect you to each other, and I'm remembering how to do that. It's like this. Check that out, 42%, whatever. You click on the little stopwatch over here. Is that where you do it? Nope, here we go. You click on the information button. At the bottom you get this gray bar that says add. Click there and you get an eyedropper. I'm going to click on the juice shop, and you see I've got a connection now. And you can confirm it down here. Shops getting supplied by this depot equals fruit juices. Good to go. So now I'm also going to go ahead and hire another hauler, because this poor Alfredo guy is just getting worked half to death. We need to get Paul in here to help him. And you see they've got different levels. You can increase their level also by training, which is, I'm probably not going to do that in this park. Probably wait to the next park for that. But anyway, now we've got Paul helping out. He's going to, Paul, where are you going? Are you going way back over there for food? Excellent. Thanks for the new roller coaster, guys. Where are you, Paul? Why did no food come through my tube? See, it doesn't tell me what's in there, but we're just going to assume we've had a delay with food getting through the tube because of the order in which I built it. While we're waiting on Paul to get his button gear, let's go ahead and pop some hedges up around these little doohickeys here so they won't be bothering the guests. Nope, that's not how I want that one to be. And I definitely don't want two of them there. Bulldoze! Double bulldoze! Okay, that's where I want them. No peeking, and I figured out that little corner bit. I overlooked it before, but there's a special part for that, so hold on, let me get these down and I'll show you. Because I was correct before, guests can see through those little corners. You've got to seal them off. It sealed the one up by the merry-go-round, okay, when I planted a tree in front of it. But there's actually a special piece of hedge that you can use, this hedge end. And I did what's happening? Shift, make it go up, 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 up. I want it to go up. There. Is there not a taller one? Maybe there's a taller one that I overlooked? Yes. Okay, well you could do it that way if you want to have a stupid looking hedge like that. You know, it's up to you. You built your park how you want to. There we go. Alright, tall hedge. Ooh, get it together, Saturn. Alright, and I guess I could have gotten that a little closer. That looks a little better. I need to practice mousing in this game. But now we've blocked the corners off and people can't see back there. Better put one right here just to be sure. Don't know if they can see through that. They probably can actually see through that little crack. Okay, and let's come over here and make sure we get all this screened off again. Whew, you are out of supplies, Juice Stall. And I know you're connected. I guess you're just waiting on poor overworked Alfredo and Paul to get to you. Let's just double check. Wow, they are totally out of cups and sugar. Got plenty of fruit. Yeah, Alfredo and Paul are just like really busy right now. May need to hire even another hauler, but we'll give it a minute. Let's get this hedge back in place. This hedge is now kind of useless because there's not a path there anymore, but it looks pretty, so we'll leave it. That's definitely not going to hurt anything. And we'll pop this one up here again behind the bathroom. Really not sure why I poured that down to start with. And stick some hedge ends on there. There and in this corner. And am I missing anything on the inside? No, I think we're good there. This tall tree here is still blocking that one, so we should be good. Alright, let's have a look and just make sure we don't have any holes in there. All right, so these are unpleasant things, but there's no red in that area. They can't see any of that. Good. Oh, my carousel is broken. Good, and this is all green because they see the hedges and not the depot. Okay, so here's one of our haulers. Which one is that? That's Paul. He's bringing some sugar to the fruit juices. Alfredo, hopefully, is taking care of this one. Alfredo, where are you? Where are you, man? Ah, see, he has to go take a break in the staff room. He's too tired to work. So, are you fixing that? Thanks, Jeffrey. Let's hire another hauler because clearly they need more backup. Janitor Stacy Jordan can't get to the trash dump. You know why? Because I haven't built one yet. That would explain his problem, and I don't think I am going to build one, actually, because I've completed my goal for this park, and I've showed you how this interesting feature here works, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. Now, here's what I want to know from anyone who's watching this video. I am a new YouTuber. I don't have a huge audience yet, but I know at least a few people have watched. So if you have an opinion on this, please leave it in the comments. I'm thinking about, because some of these goals in the campaign mode are so easy to reach, considering just doing something like this in each park, and when I reach the goal, just moving on to the next step in the campaign, and then later going back in a live stream to finish the park, to fill it up with rides, to do the whole shebang with the decorations and the different shops, and to really make it look good and creative. So I'd like to hear your opinion on that. I think what I'm going to do is, while I wait for people to register their vote, is play this park one more day. So I guess I will build a trash dump. One more day, build a couple more rides, just sort of round the scenario out. And meanwhile, do please let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll make a decision together. Okay, if you enjoyed this episode, leave me a thumbs up while you're at it, and I hope that you have a great day. Happy New Year's. I hope that 2019 brings all of you only good things. Bye-bye.